Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can and together we can game, here to bring you my brand new project, Can Play Portal Stories Mel. Portal Stories Mel is a community made mod by Prism Studios, which is 8 dedicated fans, and that's all I know. I am very excited to be playing this. I have played through both Portal 1 and 2 and am currently doing co-op on my channel. However, I need to get back to my friend New Spirit on continuing the co-op, but until then I decided to take a little random dive into a community mod I've seen in the Steam store and decided to play it for myself. That said, this will be a blind playthrough. I have no idea what to expect. I'm really excited to dive back into the world of Portal, even if it's a fan mod. I've been told that by a few of my friends who I asked about this game, that this game is honestly so close in feeling and tone, at least to them, that it might as well be considered by Valve. That's how good it is. Is it that good? Let's find out. New game. So let's go story mode. Play. Chapter 1, 1952. Actually really interesting. Jacob Anders. I'm guessing those are the fans that created it.
Yeah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson, and boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military. But I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait. Where are we again? Okay, so... this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
I really like the Aperture Science Innovators, Aperture Science Loser. Also, I wish they would have been able to get J.K. Simmons. Maybe in the future, if they ever were able to get him, I think that would really just solidify this mod as being amazing. In the meantime, really like the visual opening here. I like just the Aperture Science Innovators, like a lot of the custom graphics testing area. I think they did a fantastic job really creating the feel. I know they're using the Source engine, which helps.
Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay. Think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this.
That was actually really funny. They really got the humor of Cave Johnson down, that is for sure, and that's really important. I really like the character of Cave Johnson. So getting that right is very important. Good job. But again, the voice is going to take me a little while to get used to because J.K. Simmons is such a phenomenal actor. Loved him in Whiplash, loved him in Spider-Man, love him in basically anything he does. He just owns. So here we are again. Repulsion gel tastes like science. Science spheres, superconductor tests. I really like the music, but I'm afraid of how well you can hear it, and two,
as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain. up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, no. We haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
I actually just love all the little details, like just seeing these, the Aperture subway system. Like they've put so much detail into this. It's fantastic. I like also all the sodas they have. And are we seeing the above
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So,
welcome to
instead of
Aperture,
just
achievement
giving back,
unlocked.
we made our own community, entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
I also love, here at Aperture Science, we love community. So we made our own community, a kind of a nod to this game's existence in and of itself. Also, really just like the world. Gosh, I see what people talk about when they mention this game. Aperture Science Innovators, established in 1947. Now I wonder, can I enter in some of these places? Or are they just for show? If they're just for show, that's fine. Ah, man. I love the world. Now I have a real question, and I might take the time to do this later. But, God, hold on. This world is phenomenal. Welcome, test subjects. Please sign in with the receptionist before proceeding to the lounge. I was also going to say, I wonder if that flag is accurate to the stars of the U.S. of this time. That'd be a minor detail I'm sure they got right.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
So I like how you get 426, and I wonder if Employee 427 was a nod to the Stanley Parable. Maybe I'm looking way too deep into that. Know your allergens: pollen, animal dander, plastics, antimatter. Your guided tour representative for today is Caroline. Wow. Can't go that way, so take the elevator to the right. I'm assuming it's this one. Do you mean my right? I'm assuming my right. Also, events magazine. Gosh, science and there's so much detail. It's fantastic. They just really, this is why I love fan-made projects. The amount of love and detail they put in this is phenomenal. Local entrepreneur buys salt mine. Cave Johnson to bring science industry to Upper Michigan. Best new science company, Aperture Science. Top 100 science applied, number 2. I think number 1 being Black Mesa. And again, what we heard, astronauts, war heroes, Olympians. Wait a minute. Aperture Science Innovators, we want the best and you're it. Further your brilliant career, Aperture Science Innovators, you could have what it takes to help us. Find a friend who can make it big for the Future Center. Send them our way, because science without results is witchcraft. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh, am I going this way or am I going this way? Considering I can't go that way, I'm gonna say I'm going the other way.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Oh my god. Cave Johnson. Again, I really think they nailed him. What do you think about their interpretation of Cave Johnson? I'm curious. Okay, I guess, oh. Wasn't sure what happened there.
Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this.
Oh man. Aperture Science Innovators.
Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to, and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my...
Sir, that's being recorded.
Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things. But they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovator's Short-Term Relaxation Vault.
I don't know if that's true, but God, they nailed the tone, which is fantastic, and I'm probably going to be praising this mod now, I realize. But all in all, really love just the guy helping Cave Johnson just record the messages, because he's like, sir, this is being recorded. Because also I just Caroline there in the front desk, and just I see why people say it, and I'm curious if Valve would ever actually. I know they probably support it. It's on Steam, but I wonder how much they
When
do.
you get to the offices,
I'll
I'll tell
let
you
me
a bit
know.
more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovator's short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes, an hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry, we've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
We get to make science, and there are times like the UR sounds very much like him, and I'm probably gonna stop comparing him to JK, but I'm very happy that this game exists, and honestly I know it's not canon. Bottom flange cracked. I know it's not canon, but it's definitely really cool to see, and the amount of detail makes this story for me just really enjoyable. But let me know if you've played Mel. And what were your first experiences with it? I'm really curious. Also, I just love seeing old Aperture. That was one of my favorite parts about World 2.
As I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovator's short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay the night, I'm charging you rent for the next year.
Wow.
We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed.
We'll
Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear because of him.
Wow. Crazy Harry doesn't sound too reliable, but we have a bed ready for you. Don't want to be charged rent for a year, though. Oh my gosh, I love the detail. And it just really adds to the world. They're really utilizing the source engine to its finest, I'd say. Cave Johnson. The man, the myth, the legend. Toilets are out of service. I kinda could have figured that. Test subject waiting area? U.S. Department of Defense Contractor of the Year runner-up. Probably
Don't
the
worry,
Black
those
Mesa
turrets
again.
won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy Harry lied to me.
Crazy Harry lied to me. Please do not touch. No. I'll say this, I love the designs of the turrets, but I'm terrified that they're gonna hurt me. Oh, actually they don't. Good. That that legit scared me. What the? Keep clear. No, I'm not gonna test that anymore. Seems like a guaranteed way for death. So I'm guessing this is the,
If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Guess it's time to sleep, everyone. I mean, what could go wrong? We're doing things for science.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
Well then. Also, I'm not used to seeing those animated cutscenes of sorts before, so that was really cool. I guess we oh, okay. I wonder what happened. I mean, we fell asleep. And then this.
Don't worry about the heights.
Long-term relaxation.
What's called long fall Aperture Science innovators, long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought.
Aperture Science long fall boots. Do I have these boots? Well, I guess I'll find out. God. Yes. Okay, thank God. Guess that's kind of how Chell, I guess that's what they're inferring, that how Chell got them through Mel. Oh God. I don't know if this is, oh God, yeah.
Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right. A new test. Congratulations. You get to test something else now. Double the
Old
experiments for
reliable.
you.
Oh Lord. I love the look of this.
There's an open door nearby. I should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this.
Don't worry though, we built it.
Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spares in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
Know your allergens. I love the look of this portal gun. Thank you for not loitering longer than 20 minutes. So, here we are. We have a portal gun. I'm assuming we're gonna learn the mechanics now. Where we came from. Aha! Portal to portal. Remember, alert your supervisor if you see an OSHA inspector, Department of Energy inspector, gal accountant, basically anything that could get us shut down. Also, it seems Cave Johnson is aged in these, like, portraits. Assuming this is where it wanted me to go. Aha! So now that this is a thing, I assume we go over here. This may have been a little bit longer. But
don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan.
Lots of earthquakes here in Michigan. I wonder what exact part. Because I've been to Michigan before. Again, welcome to Aperture Science, where science is theoretical, but your $60 is fact. Yeah. Just so cool to see how much detail. I'll shut up about that. I'll get
These
better in episode
earthquakes
2.
even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president.
Adlai Stevenson is still president, you say?
Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Find another way out? Well, now we're just thinking with portals. Keep to the left, do not litter, do not loiter, do not touch the glass. Yeah, that's about right. So I see where it wants us to go. I wonder what happens if we go behind here. Probably nothing. Oh, that's just brings us full
There's
circle.
gotta be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There
I-
has to be another way out.
I know the way out. I was just curious to see what that was. Oh, there we are. Saving.
I know, things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys. Faster than any science guy I got.
2 enrichment sphere, Bravo Volta, danger 1959, so I'm saying at least 7 years has passed. Condemned. Vitrification order 0615 1961. Do not look at, touch, insect, engage in conversation with any substance beyond this point. Oh dear lord. Also, it might be 1961, who knows?
Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there.
Alright, so we gotta get through, essentially, our first area. But you know...
I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and installed one where people needed to go through.
Well then, that's interesting to know. That's a change. But you know, I think that's going to be it for this episode. That's going to be it for today. Let me know, what are your thoughts on Portal Stories? Mel, do you consider it just as good as the original Valve games? What are your thoughts of this mod? How has it changed since then? And don't spoil anything, but just let me know what your thoughts are. Mel, if you played it or not. What do you think of it? And I'm curious to what you have to say. I think so far it's really good. I'm really excited to keep going forward. It feels so good to be back in Aperture Science. Even though it may not be official, it does still have that feel for me. And for me, that's important. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. And as always, I hope you have a great day.